Can you tell Skirtle and his boys to shut the fuck up? For Christ's sake.
Stop it.
Trying to have a conversation with my mate down here. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Comments Below. My name is Poet. To my left is
David Vujanic.
And we are here at Comments Below. Please do subscribe. When you subscribe, you can leave comments and then we talk about them. And then we have that epic moment in the show that can only be described as Comment of the Week. This is only possible if you subscribe. And I believe the button's right there.
You.
But anyway,
Let's go to the first comment.
First comment is FIFA Crew Group. They've said, talk about Chelsea, Arsenal 2-1.
Biggest game of the weekend, Super Sunday. You as an Arsenal fan, your opinion first.
Well, I just kind of feel that the officials let us down once again. He was Stevie Wonder to everything. There was a foul on Cochran at the halfway line, a clear foul. He was about, a couple of yards away from it. He didn't see it. 5 seconds later, flipping Szczesny's picking it out of the back of his net. Also, Ramirez has been watching Gareth Bale and Suarez. He's only gone and slipped, supposedly, on the floor due to the icy conditions. Next, you know, it's a penalty, 2-0 down.
But can you really blame the referee for that decision?
Well, do you know what? You've got officials.
Szczesny's leg is like all over the place. It's like a 90-degree angle.
I mean, yeah and no, I can see why I got it wrong. I mean, I'm being a little bit harsh on him, but I just feel like the first one, come on, ref, man. It's not like you're playing a piano and going like that. Like, you can see. How the hell can you not see that wasn't a flipping foul? I just don't understand. And then Cochran's in pain, and then you go up to him afterwards, and I lip read, and you're like, are you all right? Blimey now, I don't know. Studs in your ankle. You ever tried that before?
The big anti-Arsenal conspiracy continues.
Carries on, innit? Things have to improve at the carpet. We definitely have to get Cavani or someone of that stature. Because Giroud, I'm sorry, fella, like your movement's pretty good, your link-up play's all right, but in terms of finishing, fucking hell, couldn't score in a brothel, couldn't finish your dinner if you were starving. You just, you get on my flipping nerves. Like, you're like a model, like you look like a French model who's so concerned with his looks that anything else is not really important. It has to be done with flair and finesse. And how about you just knock it in the back of the net? The first chance you had, flipping hell. I just feel like, do you know what? So this morning, I was watching videos. We had Carnu, we had Bergkamp, we had Henry, we had Sylvain Wiltord, we had Anelka, and now we got Giroud. But I just feel like, you know, we're just like 2 signings away from fighting for the title again. I know everyone thinks it's crazy, but that second half performance completely eclipsed the first half.
And now we're on to the next comment, and this is from Martinas Kuchiaskas. Lithuanian dude, I'm guessing.
Pretty good.
What do you think about Man United and Spurs match, which ended 1-1?
I think Ferguson's bloody miserable.
I think, to be honest, I heard someone criticising De Gea. I saw the highlights. De Gea was fantastic, apart from the last kind of flap where Vidic kind of thought, let me be a wall. But, I mean, a few of those saves were brilliant. I think De Gea also would be great at five-a-side because he's just very good with his legs. Like, the ball be going top corner, he's like,
I think it was a really good result for Tottenham. Tottenham probably deserved more in the game. I heard Gary Neville was like, that looks like a side that could go to the Bernabeu and draw. But White Hart Lane. The Bernabeu, what, because they wear white kits, we're going to compare them? Bloody hell, Gary. You're a bit smarter than that, innit?
Can we take your job and you can just do comments below instead of us?
Because you tell a lot more jokes than me. Flipping hell, look at this.
He's a funny geezer,
He's compared White Hart Lane to the Bernabeu. Imagine that. Jermaine Defoe, Cristiano Ronaldo. I see the resemblance. You know what I mean? Ozil Dembele. You fucking deluded.
Dembele's quite good, though.
Dembele is good, but Ozil's
amazing.
Ozil's like, you know, Dembele's good. And then Ozil's like, he's got bigger eyes.
He
sees more.
Yeah.
He'll win I Spy in any type of competition, even if you have binoculars.
I spy with my big eyes. I see everything.
Man United were quite lucky, if I'm totally honest. If Jermaine Defoe was a little bit sharper, Clint Dempsey had a perfect opportunity to score before he did at the end. You begin to wonder if he scores with half an hour to go and Spurs are on top, different game. But Man United had a penalty, 100%. 100%. Rooney's basically, the ball's come down the right-hand side. Rooney's taken it past Kulka, stripped him over, stonewall penalty, wasn't given. And that was like 20 minutes from time. And then you're looking at 2-0, potentially game over.
But you know what, Man U have had so many strokes of fortune, luck, last-minute goals.
It's nice to go the other way, isn't it?
It's good for it to go the other way once in a while.
Next comment. This is from Sharkness.
Quadruple zero.
Yeah. They've said, do you think Guardiola will last at Bayern Munich? Will he last at Bayern Munich?
Well, yeah. Why didn't he come to England? Let me go from Barca, where I used to coach Messi, players like Iniesta,
Xavi,
Busquets,
was there,
Cesc Fabregas, Villa. And then we go to
Bayern Munich.
Oh, what? The best German team, basically?
Yeah. I just don't think Bayern Munich have been good in Champions League recently, and I just feel like they're probably looking at it and being like, you know, we want to play the ultimate football that Barcelona play. So I feel like, why wouldn't you employ Pep Guardiola? Some people believe that he's had a luxury of players to work with, therefore anyone could do the job. I don't think it's that easy. I feel like when you've got so many egos, imagine the amount of egos you've got to deal with. You've got to deal with the 3 best players in the world, and I don't think they're going to be humble. Really, I mean, they know they're the best players in the world. There must be times where they've actually.
No, I mean,
what am I playing with you for?
We have to give a salute to Pep. He's done well, and
he's a legend at Barcelona.
Football is very good that he's implemented. But I just think it would have been harder to come to England than it is to go to Germany.
So he's cheating.
Not cheating. It's just he's taking the easy option out. Come to England.
You know?
Come coach Stoke.
Yeah. Ooh, imagine Guardiola at Stoke.
Trying to implement Tiki-Taka football with
like
Crouch and Jerome and the lads. I'm starting to really like Stoke. It's really weird. I used to not like them at all, and now I like them.
It's a shithole.
Well, I think we've come to not the epic moment of comment of the week, but we've come to the other epic moment of quick fire round. So I'm going to read them out, and we're both going to try to answer it really quickly. We have 60 seconds. Thank you for sending in a massive comments again. Okay. We're getting excited.
He's really excited. Oh, Lord. 3, 2, 1.
Poet Jasper owes me sunshine kebab in Wood Green. Flippinell, tell him please.
Jasper, you owe someone food. Go.
If a bear and a shark had a fight, who would win?
Depends if it's land or sea.
Shark! Who has the worst haircut in the Premier League? Javino.
God, yeah, I agree.
His teeth are offside. His teeth are offside.
Luis Suarez, his teeth are offside.
He has really bad teeth.
Yeah.
Do Gagman style die. Okay, shit, I'm not going to die anymore. No! DePage, I'm not going to ask again. Whose appearance in the Tarzan's Dappy was the best?
Yours.
Mine, thanks.
Controversial.
Are you aware that you are part of the greatest YouTube series ever? Beast, we are! Would you like Christian Mateke to come to Arsenal because he's fucking huge?
No, he's mad. Oh, yeah, because I don't like midgets, isn't it? It's a bit fruity, that.
You two really are twats, and I'm going to cry myself to sleep because you never read my comments. So Bayern, I love you. Leave Walter alone.
All right, Matthew Daly, I'm sorry. I love you.
Cool. Robin will leave Bayern now. He has to pass the ball. Cavani to Arsenal. Walcott took too long?
2 questions.
He signed the team?
Yeah, he signed the team. That's good.
How can I get a job at Copenhagen?
Ask Lawrence.
Keep leaving comments. Stadio Olympics, they're lost for 1 for 4 hours. Lost. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was alright.
That was fun. Nearly better than urinating.
We've come to that epic moment in the show that you've all been waiting for. I know I have. And it is only called Comment of the Week. David, could you please tell us what it is this week?
This is from Sahil Akil, who has said, what does a Liverpool fan do after watching his team win the Premier League? Turn off the PlayStation.
How cheeky is that? But doesn't it upset you that like Blackburn have won the Premier League and Liverpool haven't?
That's quite depressing.
Man City have won the Premier League and Liverpool haven't.
You know what?
Blimmin' hell, who's that? There's people on top of us.
Probably Martin Skirtle and his boys. Listen,
can you tell Skirtle and his boys to shut the fuck up? For Christ's sake.
Stop it.
Trying to have a conversation with my mate down here. Ian Rush says 2 years you'll win the Premier League.
Optimistic, mate. But, however, Liverpool are only 3 points behind Arsenal. It is...
That's your level.
We're level. We played well against Norwich.
Henderson, did you see Henderson's goal?
I couldn't believe myself.
I only spoke to Raheem Sterling the other day as well. That's going to be on Copper 90. And since you slag off Downing and you slag off Henderson, that's all you have to say about the whole matter.
To David, Jordan Henderson and Stuart Downer are quality players, so please, mate, leave them alone. Cheers.
See, you shouldn't slag them off because he's a good footballer. Yeah. He rates them quite highly. And then Henderson scores a fantastic goal.
And a great assist from Downing with his right foot first time.
I heard the pass was from Henderson as well.
Yes. About time! About time! It took you a while. Jesus Christ. Just carry on, please. And then I'll be happy with him.
All right, everyone. Remember, anything that happens in the weekend's football, you leave a comment. So if you saw a challenge you didn't like, leave a comment. You saw a goal you really loved, leave a comment. You saw something you don't understand, leave a comment. That was comments below, everyone. This is Copper 90, wonderful channel. Please subscribe, leave comments. It's free. We'll see ya next week. Oh my God, leave comments. Goodbye. Wave like this.
You walk into a bar. How do you want to attract a girl's attention? She's not giving you attention. Just dance.
Lawrence, I'm fully aware we say I'm metrosexual, but this is taking it way too far. I'm wearing boots.
Just dance.
He's got orange socks, and his pelvis is near my mouth. No.
Hi, I'm Raheem Sterling. I play for Liverpool Football Club.